Vamos a iniciar con el módulo 1. Vamos a leer el texto de Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C., the capital of the United States, is situated on the Potomac River. The place where it now lies had been mainly farmland, which had originally belonged to the states of Maryland and Virginia. The section was called the District of Columbia after Christopher Columbus, and the city Washington after George Washington. Pierre Charles L'Enfant, a skilled French architect, planned the city of Washington after having made a study of the principal capital cities of Europe. Work on the city was begun in 1791. Later, L'Enfant, who was a strong-minded, strong-willed person, had difficulties with almost everyone concerned with the work, and he was removed from office. The men who were put in to carry on his work had to do the best they could without the plans, for L'Enfant had taken them with him. The Oval Office of the White House, where the President of the United States works. Vamos a cambiar de página. Vamos a ponerla para que la puedan ver. Listo. L'Enfant died a poor and broken man, but in 1809 Congress finally honored him by removing his remains from an unmarked grave in Maryland and burying him in Arlington National Cemetery. A headstone marks his grave. It also names him as architect of Washington itself. Vamos a moverlo otra vez. Washington is perhaps the most beautiful capital city in the whole world. For one thing, it has more trees than any other city. Its long wide avenues running out from the Capitol building, its attractive parks and squares are some of the features which help make Washington such a beautiful city. All of these features form part of L'Enfant's original plans. Among other things which attract tourists' attention are the Capitol building, the White House, the Pentagon, and the Washington Monument. Where did the White House get its name? During the War of 1812, in August 1814, the British soldiers took over the city and set it on fire. Fortunately, it rained hard for hours, and the painted white and the destruction was not complete. When the president's palace was rebuilt, it was painted white to cover the black marks left by the fire. Soon, people began to call it the White House. The name became very popular, and ever since it has been the White House. Muy bien. El ejercicio que sigue es trabajar con los significados de este Washington D.C. y poder sacar los términos, sustantivos, verbos, adjetivos y adverbios que no conozcamos.